find it there.
Okay, you want some references?
Yes, please.
For which one?
All of them.
Okay. So the first one I mentioned was in chapter number 30 of the Quran, verses 1 to 6.
Sorry, that is...
30. So it's Rome. It's called Rome, Romans.
Okay, 30, I've got the Quran, so we can have a look at that. 30, what's the verse?
Have you got does you
What is it predicting?
The Romans beating the Persians.
Oh yes, that was a 50-50 chance, wasn't it?
Oh yes, oh.
Yeah.
That's a nice
know,
probability one.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We know that he was encouraging people to back the horse he wanted to win. Now, what about Pakistan and Turkey? Well, where is that predicted in the Hadith?
It's a hadith that's narrated by Abu Hurairah. His name was Abu Hurairah, and he narrated in the hadith that the Prophet Muhammad said to him.
Can you just
Just hold on a bit.
No, could you just spell correct?
ABU HURRIARAH.
H
U double R AIAH.
IAH.
I'm just doing this out of mercy.
Yes.
When I'm going to pray.
And what is the reference within there? What
says that?
Can we have the chapter, the book number or whatever it is?
Well, I mean, it's the thing, because to be honest with you, this hadith, this particular hadith of Abu Hurairah, is narrated in more than one hadith book. So you can just research it. Go online and Google, you know.
I don't think it's there. I'm not going to. If you can tell me where to look, I'll look. But I'm not going to spend my time on the wild goose chase, hunting after something that's just not there.
You're going angry.
Right.
It's not there. Okay, that's nice. So it must be fabricated by myself.
Yeah. So you're not able to give me a reference. Okay.
Okay, all right.
No reference.
Anything else? Anything else?
But it was well before the Hadiths were.
Oh, really? Okay, so give me another one that you want to know about. I haven't. Do you want me to give you 100?
I would like the proper references. It's no good saying look through the whole Bukhari range, you will find something there. You need, if you are going to.
Which one do you want?
Well, tell me what is the number of the Hadith that I have to look at.
Which one are you talking about?
This one.
Which one? Abu Hurairah.
Yeah, what you've just told
So
me.
Abu Hurairah's
which
hadith.
is not okay. That I've
Abu
never
Hurairah's
heard of
hadith
that as a hadith. So
Abu
it's probably
Hurairah.
a weak one. But would you
It's
like
probably
to
a weak
tell,
one. No, it's not.
would you like to
It's
tell
a strong
me
one. I can tell you.
what the hadith is that it talks about? And I'll look it up.
Okay, so I said to you before, the hadith which is talking about, which one you want?
Yes. Okay. What is the number of this specific verse within the hadith?
There's no verse in the hadith. I don't know what you're talking about, sorry. Can you phrase your question a bit clearly?
If you read Bukhari,
It's not Bukhari.
you will find that divided into books. So you can't say whereabouts in this document
so frankly,
you are going to find a prophecy. You just can't say.
Okay, so do you want what would you want?
A page or
a page number?
Okay.
Page number?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I can't provide that, my friend.
No, I'm sure
Clearly,
you
I can't provide page numbers. No, I'm not going to give you a page.
Anything.
Okay, page number. I don't know page number.
Even though the conquests had already taken place before the hadiths were written down.
Okay, let me ask you a question then. Let me ask you a question. The hadith that I referred to before, with the man, wasn't about conquest in the first instance. The first instance, I was talking to you about hadith that's narrated reliably, and there's two narrations. Both of them as well, once again, one of them is Bible Hurairah. Yeah? And this hadith, it refers to in the future that human beings will be on suruj. Suruj, as defined by the classical dictionaries, and he said, the Prophet he defines what suruj are. Suruj are rihal, and he said that classical dictionaries say that these are like ships basically on the ground, on the land. Yeah? They are like ships, the Roman ships of the old. But they will have a leather interior, and he tells us in the hadith that inside of those vehicles that are going to be moving around, that you're going to stop at the masjids or the mosques, and that women will be dressed in a certain way coming out of those particular vehicles. This is a hadith which is sahih. I'm asking you a question. So when did the automobile, when was it actually found? When did we know that there's such a thing as an automobile? Was it in the 1800s, 1700s? So I ask you, when was the hadith compiled? Before 1800 or after 1800?
Well, before. So where is this reference?
So the automobile
Where
was
is the reference?
the reference. I've
I
told
mean,
you there's two
come
references.
up with all sorts of
There's actually-
spurious,
So you're saying it doesn't?
scientific
You're saying it doesn't?
miracles from the Quran.
No, I didn't
which
say anything
just-
about science.
Which
But I didn't
just-
say anything about
A
science.
lot of people do because
But-
it's the only way they can fool people into thinking that this is.
Okay, so
written
I
by
haven't-
God.
first of all, I haven't talked about
and you look it up and you find that they are pathetic references. Pathetic.
Yeah, it's Abu Hurairah, yeah? Thank you very much.
And Allah gets half of his science
Yeah, so let's
wrong.
do quickly, yeah?
Yes.
So,
Oh,
okay,
good.
thank you very
Okay,
much, yeah.
that's
What-
fine.
what thing is-
Somebody's been able to find it.
Okay, this is the Turkish reference, yeah?
Okay.
Narrated by Abu Hurairah, Allah's apostle, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is about the Turkish one, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could I have the number that
Yeah,
you?
yeah,
What
it's
was the number?
Number 179.
179.
Volume 4, book
Volume
52.
Volume 4.
Yeah.
Book
52.
52
Yeah.
and
Number 179.
number 179.
Yes,
Good.
yes.
Okay.
Abu Hurairah said that Allah's apostle said that I will not be established until you fight the Turks. Isn't that what you said didn't exist?
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know where. So that was written 200 years after it fought.
Okay, so should we go to the other one about the cars, yeah?
We
When were
know
cars
there was
invented?
unrelenting battles.
When were cars
for
invented though?
14
When were
14
cars invented?
centuries after Muhammad.
Ask Ford. Ask Ford.
Unrelenting.
Ask Ford.
Asphalt. So when what? In the 1700s, 1800s?
Okay.
So was the hadith compiled at that time?
Yes, okay.
Oh, yes it was,
So,
yeah?
yeah,
So the
yeah.
hadith was compiled after cars were created?
Okay.
Is that your claim?
Yeah, that's okay, yes.
Okay,
yes,
now
okay.
I'm happy with that.
Right.
We'll leave it as that. If
Now,
you're saying the
where
hadith
does
was
it say,
compiled after cars were
will
created.
be created
Okay.
in,
Yes.
in a millennium. Where is that intended?
Okay, so the hadith is, as I say, is narrated, I think, by the same person, Abu
Okay,
Hurairah.
yes, and what is the reference?
Oh my God. You want me to give you book number and page number?
Well,
Get
you
it.
do need to.
Get number one, please, man. She needs
Where
help,
it
man.
says that cars were created.
Okay, I'm telling you. Yeah? So, just get the hadith.
And I would
Get the number,
prefer, to see what it actually says.
I don't know the number.
Yes, can we?
I don't know. I don't know the number.
You do
I don't.
You could do a Google
Well, it's
You don't
difficult
know
enough
where it
doing the Quran. But like go into books of
If
hadith,
you're
there's
making
100,000
these
hadith.
claims, you ought to know.
I can't do that, I'm afraid.
Well,
If you want to get the
no, I'm
numbers, you
sure
can.
you
I don't
can't.
know.
Well, you could do a Google
I'm
search.
sure
That's
you
what I did.
can't. You
Google
you
search.
can't. Well, if you're making claims, I have not made these claims. You should
So you want me to
be
get you the
able
number
to
and
back
book
it
the
up.
same thing as this?
I need that
So
number,
if I
and
give
I
you-
need to see
I'll
what
research
it
it.
says.
When-
So it
when I
says
give you that
there
number-
will be cars created.
So
in a
when I give you that number,
in a
still here.
when I give you that, what are you going to do? You're going to apologize.
Well, I'm going to read it and find
After
out
you-
what it says.
So if it says that, what are you going to say?
If it says there will be cars created in
I didn't say that, that's what it says.
100
I
years,
told you that
I
the
will
prof-
say I am very surprised, but he has got that.
Take shahada.
If it says
He has got that right, you're correct, yeah.
well, if it says that cars will be created in 1,000 years, then
Well, I told you something back because cars can mean anything in Arabic. Siyara, back in the days of the Quran,
okay, yes. So it
means
could
something
have been
completely
a
different.
camel.
No,
Yeah.
let's not talk about camel.
Well,
There's
it
a
could
word
just
for.
as easily be-
No, sorry.
yes.
Are you an Arabic expert?
So he did not know.
He didn't say- he
that
didn't
the
say
word-
camel.
that He didn't know what a car was in those days.
There was no cars at that time. He described it.
No, I know.
What do you want him
Which
to do?
is why.
There was no such thing as cars. How are you going to do it?
So
You're going to have
how
to describe
did he
it.
Describe it.
So he described it with the Arabic word suruj in the plural and sarj in the singular.
Okay,
Which means, he explains it himself what it means. So he says in the same hadith, which is narrated by Abu
Yeah,
Hurairah, that it's kar-rihali. Al-rihal, which is the plural, and the singular is rahal. This word, if you look into the old dictionaries, not today's dictionaries of today, but if you look into the old dictionaries, it basically means something which resembles a boat, but which is on the ground. So it's not a water thing. It doesn't go in the water, but it goes in
Something
land. Land
resembling
vehicle.
a boat
Wait, hold
on
on.
the
Let me
ground.
finish. It's something which resembles a boat, but it's on the land. Something which has leather interiors, and basically people will be sitting in those leather interiors. Something which moves around because it says it's going to be moving around until it approaches the masajid, al-Bab al-Masajid. What is it talking about?
Just says it's like a boat with a leather interior and it moves around. And you have
cars
So what-
go leather
so what is that
interior.
talking about?
leap in faith to say that that is
Okay, well that's so now you've just
so that's all it is. Yes, it's something that looks like a boat.
So what do you want him to say after that? What else can you say? You've got certain things
Well,
around
I
you.
would
What are you
just
going to say?
said, yes,
Yes, what would you say?
that a car
Yes,
is...
a car is you don't remember, it's not there yet.
Is not like a boat.
What's the closest thing to a car in those days? From an interior and exterior perspective.
Well, he's supposed to be a prophet. He should be able to describe it more accurately.
So tell me what he's going to say. Tell me what he's going to say. Tell me how you describe it. You keep going away and coming back.
You have chariots in things.
Okay.
You have chariots in
But do chariots...
I'm sorry if that's
do they
what
cover
you're
all sides?
basing your eternity on.
No, I'm not bursting my eternity.
pity you.
I'm just giving you one.
مش هي بقى كله